The atmospheric river we discussed last week has finally made it to the Northwest. What that's going to mean for you and your week, and much more on this week's Warren Report. Hi, I'm Will from Washington Off-Road Recovery Network. The atmospheric river we discussed last week has finally arrived in the Northwest, bringing a mix of king tides and coastal flooding. Buckle up for a very wet week ahead. First off, let's talk about the Olympic Peninsula. If you're planning a trip up to the High Steel Bridge, expect some extremely wet and soft conditions. Some areas have recorded as much as 12.3 inches of rain. The Skokomish River is teetering on the edge of flood stage, and the roads in the area might be underwater even before the official flood warning kicks in. This is pretty normal for that area. There's lots of water. I've been up there when it's well below flood stage and some of the roads were still underwater. It's just a very wet area. If you are heading to the ocean for razor clamming or some other sandy adventures, be aware of potential high tides. This is thanks to the recent beaver moon. We are seeing king tide conditions. This celestial event creates lower low tides and higher high tides. So areas that were previously safe might not be anymore. Don't get yourself locked in and just, keep an eye on the water and the levels. Remember, king tides affect not just the coast, but also the inland Puget Sound, leading to street flooding. Olympia even saw jellyfish in the streets a few years back. I'm sure you remember Day Island was flooded out. South Park of Seattle was flooded out. Just know that areas that are close to the water, keep an eye, and maybe don't park your vehicle so close to the water. Now on to snow. The Cascade region above 2,500 feet is in for some accumulation this week, with over 36 inches expected in the north. This will impact travel through the passes as daytime temperatures dip below freezing. So always take a look at those passes before you head over. Up in Leavenworth, the lighting crews might just get those lights up before the snow hits. It was a gorgeous week up there last week, aside from an unexpected SWAT standoff. That was pretty weird. Participants at King of LB, make sure to dress in layers. Rain and near freezing temperatures are forecasted. There is some light snowfall up there, but nothing seems to be sticking around. Good luck to all the contestants, and we wish you a safe ride up the boat ramp. In our national parks, snow has been accumulating, causing road closures. Check for road openings before you head out east of the Cascades. You're not going to be missing out on this event. Lowland snow is expected along the Columbia Basin's edges through Monday, with areas like Sherman Pass potentially getting up to 8 inches. If you're looking for a dry weekend activity, the Seattle International Auto Show is on. While it's not quite SEMA, you will find representatives from virtually all other vehicle manufacturers. Additionally, there's the Thunderdome up in Enumclaw if you're looking for something to do, or you can go out to the LeMay Museum in Tacoma. Maybe you don't want to go to Seattle. Totally understand. We had a small miracle last week. No recoveries, if you can believe it. This is a first since we started keeping records, though we are a little bit on edge. Typically, we'll end up doing twice as many the next week is what happens. We are currently juggling 3 recovery requests, which you'll know about next week. With Thanksgiving just around the corner and Christmas tree hunting season almost here, every year hundreds of underprepared families hit the hills, often in search of their own Charlie Brown Christmas tree. This leads to a very busy weekend for us. It is a tradition, but be aware of the chaos it brings and just be prepared and bring your patience. If you have any trip reports, I would love to read those. Go ahead and drop those at reports@WashingtonOffroadRecovery.org. If you have social media tags, make sure to include those too, and I will post them also. If you like the content that you're seeing, please like and subscribe. We have a bunch more stuff planned for next year. We're still trying to get up to speed on how all this stuff works. Well, I mean, it's basically me. I'm just doing it myself. If you like the content that you see, please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the trail.